and we've got a management with us. Titagarh Rail, well, they bagged an order worth around 350 crore rupees from Vande Metro Rail Phase 2 project. To discuss the order book, the trends for this year as well, Mr. Umesh Chowdhary, the Vice Chairman and MD at Titagarh Rail, joins us on the show. Hi, Mr. Chowdhary. Good morning. Thanks so much for joining in. Well, congrats on this order win, this Vande Bharat project. Give us a couple of details. Is there a possibility that there could be a upscale of in this order from around 350 crores? And also for this quarter, what has been the total order inflow?
Sure. Good morning. Thank you for having me with you. So yeah, this is a contract that we got from Gujarat Metro. So as you know, that we got a contract from Surat Metro a couple of weeks, 3-4 weeks ago. And this is very similar to the Surat Metro, so you can consider it as an extension of the Surat Metro contract. Of course, these contracts do come with an option clause for additional quantities, but you know, that's something which is too premature for us to speak about. We do not know how things will span out on the option quantity. What is important is we have to execute both these contracts, the Surat and the Ahmedabad Metro, which are very prestigious contracts.
Okay, and what is the order inflow for the quarter? If you could give us a number. And for the year, what kind of order inflow are you expecting?
So as far as the order inflow is concerned, we do declare the order inflow or the order book on a quarter-to-quarter basis. So what we declared in June is what I can speak about apart from the announcements that we have made. So after June, I think these two are the major contracts that we have got. We generally do not announce the private sector wagon contracts, and we keep on getting them sporadically on a regular basis. But we kind of bulk them in during our quarterly earnings announcement, and we say that. So as far as the current quarter till now is concerned, two metro projects that we've got, and they are very significant because these are the first metro projects that we have got after the Pune directly. We did have the Bangalore Metro in between, but that was via CRRC. So after Pune execution or successful execution of Pune, we are doing CRRC Bangalore Metro, and these are the two direct metro contracts that company has received after the first one.
Umesh, if my voice is reaching you now, thank you for the patience and sticking by. You know, you were telling us about the order wins. I wanted to ask you what the incremental orders are so far with the Vande Bharat orders. How has it progressed so far? What's the quantum looking like? And what is the order visibility? How will that flow through in your revenues?
Yeah, your voice is absolutely clear, Sonia. So as far as, I was just mentioning to you about the significance of Ahmedabad and Surat, and probably because the audio was unclear, I'll repeat myself, that why it is more significant is because this is the first metro contract that we've directly got after our first successful execution of Pune Metro. We got Bangalore via CRRC, but Ahmedabad and Surat are the first direct metro contracts that our company has won. So it's very significant. Coming back to your question on Vande Bharat, we got the contract for 80 trains, which is 1,280 coaches in consortium with BHEL. The work is progressing pretty well. The target is to get the first train out before schedule, a few weeks before schedule, which is June 2025. And thereafter, in 4 years, the contract would get 4.5 years, it will get completely executed with a 35-year maintenance thereafter. So in terms of additional Vande Bharat opportunities, there are a number of announcements. There is the Vande Metro, which will be eventually, hopefully, replacing the Mumbai local trains with more comfortable and safer trains. There are additional Vande Bharat. So, all of that will come in. But I think right now we are focusing on the first contract, which we already have. It's the bird in the hand, which is under execution and very well within.
Got it. So what does this mean for, all of these orders put together? What does it mean in terms of a quarterly revenue run rate? I think the last time we spoke with you, you said that 900 crores is the quarterly revenue run rate that you're hoping to sustain. Can you build on to that through the course of FY24?
So FY24 is going to be the revenue primarily from the freight rolling stock. We operate in two segments, the freight and the passenger rail system business. And if you see our last quarter is also about 900-950 crores quarterly revenue, out of which 80-85% is out of the freight rail systems. And that would continue to grow because we are now operating at 600 to 700 wagon per month capacity. By the end of the year, we are targeting to get to 1,000 wagon capacity. So on that side, it should continue to grow to some extent. But the game changer would be when the passenger rail systems start contributing full throttle, which will be later than 2024. So we will start with the execution of Vande Bharat in 25-26. And that is going to be the real transformation for the passenger rail system business, wherein on one side the freight rail system continues to contribute and the passenger rail system will start catching up. Very similar to what you were just mentioning about mid-cap and large-cap catching up with the mid-caps now.
Umesh, hi, good morning. So a lot of the focus is on order books and, how order books are doing very well. But lesser talked about is execution. And to that end, two comments recently. One is from the L&T CEO. It was an interview to a colleague of ours. He said that there is a extensive shortage of skilled labor. Right, that's one. And he put out a very large number. He said we need, I think, some 30,000 immediately, skilled workers immediately, and there is a shortage. We recently spoke to, a 25-year veteran at BHEL, who's now heading another organization, who said that, in a company like BHEL, the big problem which will arise is, again, skilled workers, because there has been a paucity of orders there on the power side for 10 years, so they've lost talent. In your business, is that a challenge at all, or it's all kosher? And how will that, if there is a challenge, impact execution? Will we have to account for longer timelines? Go on.
So, skilled manpower is always a challenge, and I think it's a happy problem to have in a country like India, where we need more employment. But L&T business and our business is quite different. L&T, I have not really heard the interview or read about it, but probably speaking about the EPC contracts, because that's the one that they are 30,000 people can only be required for that. As far as our business is concerned, we are continuously doing our own upskilling. We have our own ITI, which we have adopted. We skill people there. We are recruiting a lot of young talents that we are training. So yes, it is a challenge, but is it a kind of a showstopper? No, absolutely not.
Chowdhary, final question before I let you go. The wagons that are manufactured for the government, there is data that's come out, and it appears that in July there was a sharp drop. Why is that? Tell us, how is execution progressing? Because June was very good, July saw a sharp drop, and for August I'm still waiting for that number. So tell us, what is the monthly run rate?
Are we talking about the freight loading or the wagon supplies?
The wagons. I think it was around 450 in June, and I think that fell down a little bit. So if you could clarify on that front. How many?
Yeah, so the wagon which we supply to a mixture of private sector and the railway. So probably you're talking about the wagons that were inducted by the railway alone. But on an average, on a basis, we are maintaining a run rate of between 600 to 700. So let's say 650, around 650, give or take. And that we are looking at building up from the month of October, and then gradually ramping it up to 1,000 by the end of this financial year.
Okay. All right. We leave it at that, Mr. Chowdhary. Thanks a lot for joining us, and all the best with, your business and the wagon orders, especially the Vande Bharat orders. Of course, Ahmedabad and Surat as well.